right, so this is Ariel's log, stardate 26/8/18. It's the first full day of our expedition. We are currently leaving Honolulu and on a path to go to the Lōʻihi Seamount, which is off the southeast coast of the Big Island. It's going to take us a full day to get there. There's 40 hours between the time we boarded to the time that we're expecting to be able to do the first dive of the underwater robots to explore. This first day has been pretty eventful for me. Within an hour of getting on this ship, I proceeded to barf. God, I felt terrible. And then I spent the next several hours convinced that I was on the verge of barfing. Thankfully, I didn't throw up a second time, but you know, the day is still young, so who's to say? It's been a little bit of an intense ride for me. Other people got a bit sick too, I heard, so I'm not the only one, so at least there's that. But we're getting started, so I'm excited.
So we're here in the control van on board the exploration vessel Nautilus. This is where we actually control all the ROV operations from. Using these controls the cameras on both Argus and Hercules. There's 12 cameras total on the ROVs, and there's 11 cameras on the vessels. So 23 total cameras that this position is responsible for. There's a Hercules pilot who will operate the ROVs from here. They use a touchscreen interface to turn things on and off, and they have a joy box. And the joy box provides control for depth and for X, Y, and yaw. Either one of these pilots can take this control here and lift this control up and actually move it around. And as they move this control, it will move the craft arm in the same manner as they move this.
What happened today was I went into my watch, it's a 4-hour watch, and I was okay for the first 2 hours, and then the motion sickness caught up with me and I just like bolted out of the mission control van and chilled out for a little bit. So I made it through 2 hours. My goal for the next few days is to make it through a full 4-hour watch without getting sick. But science-wise, it was pretty awesome getting to see all the questions from everyone coming in from around the world and getting to look and see what this underwater volcano actually looks like. So this is the dry lab, essentially, because there are so many people on the ship. There's about 48 people on the ship. Usually a lot of people are using the wet lab to collect samples and analyze them, but we have so many people and so much awesome science to do that we also have this additional dry lab. And as you can see, there's a bunch of test tubes here and other equipment. Hopefully soon I'll be setting up one of my little field microscopes up in here and being able to see if we can see any weird microbial creepy crawlies as we pull up more samples from this underwater volcano. So today is day 5 of the expedition. We had some rough seas yesterday, so we are in calmer waters today. You can see Hercules, the ROV behind me, and hopefully we'll start diving again tonight, but we're waiting to see how the weather's doing. We are currently halfway through our expedition studying this underwater volcano, and I feel like I have the best view in the house, even though it's a bit windy and it's a bit bright, so I'm squinting, but I am in the middle of the Pacific Ocean with a fantastic view. I'm on the very top deck of the exploration vessel Nautilus. It's just been incredible getting to be on this expedition with so many different scientists and getting to see all the amazing stuff here and sharing it with all of you. It's just incredible. In case you were curious about our sleeping accommodations on this expedition, so there are 48 people on this ship and we are all kind of crammed in here like sardines for some of us. This is the quad, which is, as you can see, 4 beds in this room. This is where I have been sleeping and spending a lot of my hours. These bunk beds are pretty small, but it's where a lot of the magic happens, and by magic I mean less seasickness. Being down here at the bottom of the boat is actually quite better for seasickness, so I've been spending many hours camped out down here avoiding getting seasick. It's pretty bare bones, this room, as you can tell, but it works. So we're here on the west side of the big island of Hawaii, dodging Hurricane Norman. It is beautiful out and we are in calm seas, so it's pretty awesome for me.
Oh, right there.
So the expedition is coming to an end, and it's been quite an experience for me. I've had good days, I've had bad, but throughout all of it, the thing that has been really exciting has just been the thrill of exploration, which is the reason why I came out here in the first place. It's been pretty incredible to learn from so many different people here, both scientifically and technologically, about what it takes to explore the deep ocean and what it takes in terms of humans to explore the deep ocean. And so it's been an incredible experience, and really I couldn't ask for better. Despite all the vomiting and all the stuff and all the seasickness that I've experienced, it's been pretty awesome, and it's something that I'm probably going to remember for the rest of my life.